Alright, let's open up that DRS, make our move on Ben Russell. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into right here. F125, we're in Brazil. Let's see what this McLaren on soft tires can do for us. We're off to the races, starting from P5. We're on the soft tires, everyone around us is on the medium. Let's see if we can get a good jump on the start. Good jump, but they outbraked us. Verstappen and Piastri going through the first few turns. Let's see if we can get a better exit and make our move up to P2. We did get a better exit. We got the split stream from Verstappen. We're up to P2. Let's see if we can just outbrake him. He's right there to our right. Whew. Big star. P5 to P2. We got George Russell 1.2 ahead of us. Let's see if we can close up that gap and get into that DRS range. We're on the soft tires, Russell's on the soft tires, everybody behind us is on the medium, which kind of explains why I got such a good jump, but I like starting on the soft for that same reason. Let's see if we can make our move to P1. Alright, we're on lap 3. We'll have DRS. We're less than 5/10 away from George Russell. Let's go ahead. Open up that DRS. We got plenty of battery. First time making a move for P1. Let's see how it goes. Oh, George Russell making that Mercedes pretty wide. He stayed right in the middle. I wasn't sure to go left or right, and he did it right. I don't have a lot of straight line speed, so I'm playing just the DRS game, or the battery game, more like it. Alright, lap 5, let's see if we can make another move on George Russell. Not too much battery, but we'll go ahead.
Okay, no issues.
Open up that DRS, we're currently in P2. Oh, little wheel bumping right there. We're going to try to go around the outside. George Russell on the inside. Let's see if we can make another move right there. Now he'll keep that P1 position once again. Osama bin Russell doing anything to stay in front of us. Won't be long until the medium tires with Verstappen, Leclerc, and Piastri catch up to us. We'll be pitting lap 8, so the plan is to be ahead of Russell right before I pit. We got Verstappen trying to join the party. Got Russell less than 4/10 ahead of us. We got plenty of battery. Let's try this one more time. Open up that DRS. Going around the outside. Let's see if we could outbrake him. There we go. Not move too much battery. He's on our left. I can see him on our rear view mirror.
Nice move. Keep going.
There you go. George Russell will concede that position. We're up to P1 on lap 7. So since we don't have the straight line speed, I know we'll get overtaken on one of the DRS zones. So just try to control the pace for now. Charge that battery and see what we can do. Got George Russell 4/10 behind us. I think even with 50% battery, he should be over to overtake us fairly simple. I mean, he'll take that overtake, but I don't want to lose 2 positions to Verstappen. And here he comes. We just have to outbrake Verstappen and stay on the inside. Here he goes. Turn 1. Alright, we got George Russell 4/10 ahead of us, 5/10 ahead of us. We got some battery left. Open up that DRS. We'll be pitting on this lap, so let's see if we can overtake him, but he's kind of far up ahead. Oh, a little power slide right there. So you know these tires aren't too good anymore. And then that's how that medium with Leclerc and Verstappen are able to keep up with us now. They just have more grip. I don't know when Russell will be pitting, because we'll pit right now. Looks like he'll do one more lap. I don't expect the medium tires to pit. They'll probably do 1 or 2 laps as well. So we were P2 when we came into the pits. I don't expect to come out before many or any drivers.
Okay, go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were
We're already
expecting.
P20.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
We got Bearman 7/10 ahead of us. Alright, got a whole bunch of folks pitting right now. Let's see where we end up at. They're most likely pitting lap 10 and 11. Up to 14. See a couple drivers right there. 3 to be exact. I didn't see which ones. Let's use up some of that battery because I really want to come out ahead of them. There's George Russell. He was ahead of us before we pitted. We have the DRS open. Easy overtake. He'll have 1 lap fresher tires and he's on the hards. So this will be interesting. We're on the mediums. Leclerc is on the soft. Russell on the hards. It'll be for, I think, we'll be okay in the first few laps. I think the last laps versus George Russell will be interesting because he'll end the race with more grip than us. Leclerc will have the advantage right now, but hopefully George Russell will keep him behind us.
Oscar is into the pit lane. Oscar in the pits.
Currently P1, looks like everybody else will be pitting right now. We got George Russell trying to make a move. He'll get that easy overtake. That's Leclerc as well. They just have that DRS and straight line speed. Looks like, who is that? Verstappen also trying to join the fun. We have to make sure not to lose the position to him. Leclerc 8/10 ahead of us. Let's use the battery and open up that DRS. I don't want them to get away from me. I also want Leclerc and Russell to go at it. It would be easier for us to close up that gap between them. Us. So with everybody pitting, looks like we're P3. Which sounds about right. Russell was ahead of us before we pitted. Leclerc's on the soft tire, so he's going to be able to make a lot of moves right now. We're on lap 12. We got Verstappen on our tail. We got Russell ahead of us.
Everything's looking good.
See if we can outbrake George Russell. Little wheel tapping right there. Being Russell at it again. It'll be tough keeping Verstappen off of us for a couple of laps since he's on the soft tires.
Well done, but be aware, these tires need to get us to the end of this race.
Not sure when Verstappen went to the pits, but he has 1 or 2 laps fresher tires. George Russell is outside of DRS. It looks like Leclerc just got away from us.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
Alright, let's open up that DRS, make a move on Ben Russell. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into right here. Trying to outbrake him, going around the outside. We're off track. He'll probably get that position back right there. Looks like Verstappen's trying to make a move as well. I can see him on our mirror. We'll keep that P3 position for now. This is most likely when Russell's gonna have the advantage over us since he's on that hard tire.
Keep managing your tires, manage your tires.
2 laps to go. We're currently P3. Looks like we're just fighting for P2 position from now. Hopefully we could at least get a podium because Verstappen is not far behind us. Not much battery left. I'm having to use a lot just to keep up with Russell. Although we can't overtake Russell, Russell can't seem to get away from us. We're staying within that 1 second mark.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
All right, final lap. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. George Russell, 3/10 ahead of us. We have not much battery left. Let's see if we can open up that DRS. Verstappen, less than 4/10 behind us. Man, this P2 position is getting away from us. George Russell, 6/10 ahead of us. We'll pretty much have to save the battery and try to overtake him in the last straight is the only thing I could think of. That's, whoa, little wheel spin right there. Oh, I probably just lost a lot of time right there. George Russell 8/10 away. Looks like he's getting away because he just got a really good exit right there. Verstappen 2/10 behind us. We have 20% of battery left. I don't know. He'll open up that DRS. Let's see. Push, push. Gosh.
And that's the end
Damn.
of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
P4. Looks like Verstappen just pulled the Fernando Alonso. What was that? 23? Where Fernando Alonso overtook Bettis right in the ending. Yeah, I think one of the last turns I used the DRS on one of the turns with the old mediums, the tires spun and I just lost a lot of traction right there. George Russell got away from us. I don't think I had DRS. Verstappen had the straight line speed and DRS. Oh well, there's more to come. We're in Brazil this weekend, or they're racing in Brazil this weekend. Norris ahead by 1 point. I don't know. Who do you guys think is going to take it?